Hi YouTube, I'm recording today's video in my 1970s era living room, and we've got the whole family here, so you're going to get to see pretty much everybody. And today's topic is birthdays. See, this weekend we held the most epic birthday party in the history of 6-year-olds. Okay. Probably somebody with a title in a trust fund somewhere has thrown a bigger one, but I'm calling it the biggest and best because it was awesome. My oldest son turned 6 years old yesterday on Saturday, and we did it up right. I invited his entire kindergarten class and all my coworkers and my cousins who aren't Jehovah's Witnesses, and we had probably 50 people at my house. My incredible ex-Jehovah's Witness cousin, the emerging barbecue pitmaster, smoked pork butts all night and the night before, and we had a really cool, delicious, authentic North Carolina barbecue feast, and I loved every single minute of it. This is my oldest son, Robert, whose birthday it was. How old are you, Robert?
6.
And did you have fun at your birthday party?
Yeah.
Hi, Harrison. And what was your favorite part?
Eating all the playing with Jason.
Playing with Jason and eating birthday cake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason is your best friend?
Jason's my best friend.
Yeah. It's awesome. We had such a good time, and we still have one big present, which I may show you guys later.
Yeah.
So, as you might imagine, after a lifetime of not being allowed to have any fun at all, I am what they call an equal opportunity celebrator. I am dead set on making sure that my kids don't miss out on anything fun. But more than that, seeing the joy and the wonder and the excitement on their little faces is better than anything in the world. In fact, there is even a song for this. Years ago, when I started celebrating birthdays, my sister and I started this tradition of our own. And she lived in Florida at the time, and we didn't really get to see each other very much because we were so far away. And so on her birthday, I would always call early in the morning when I knew she wasn't awake yet because she's not an early riser unless you count 11 a.m. as early. And I would leave her a birthday voicemail. So that particular year, I was struck by inspiration. So instead of the usual happy birthday to you,
My mirror has
we did something else. Okay, so this is my sister, Kim. And we just got up because
We've been celebrating
we had a fabulous birthday celebration, didn't we? Okay, and so this is the song. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here it goes. Here it goes. Like here it go. 1, 2, 3.
I like birthdays, I like Christmas.
I don't want to be
a Jehovah's Witness.
And this is my niece, Summer.
My little baby.
All right, you ready?
Here we go. I like Thanksgiving, I like Halloween. I don't want to be a Watchtower drama queen.
Now, there are already a few very good videos out there on YouTube explaining the Jehovah's Witnesses' reasoning behind why they don't celebrate birthdays. In a nutshell, it's because they say all the birthday celebrations in the Bible ended badly, and so that means we shouldn't celebrate them. It's goofy logic at best, but whatever. They also say that celebrating birthdays gives too much attention, recognition, and honor to one person. So we're supposed to say, "No, child that I made with my own body, light of my life and joy of my existence, you don't deserve a few hours on one day of the year to recognize the fact that we are happy you're born, because you're not worthy." It's another way of telling you that you're not good enough. Well, F that. When they say that celebrating birthdays is pagan, there are a lot of things they do that are pagan, starting with all of their wedding traditions, and they don't bat an eye at that. So that argument does not hold water anyway. And you know, the Bible says that the day of one's death is better than the day of one's birth. Now, I always thought that that was a horrible thing to say, even when I was in. It's just crap. In fact, their whole attitude toward death and grief is so disrespectful as to be intolerable. I mean, I get the idea that at a person's death, presumably they're going to leave behind a legacy, and hopefully it's a good one, but I still think it's crap. It's not better than the day of your birth. I'm sorry, it's not. So there's no excuse for intentionally living a life that has to be endured rather than enjoyed when you have a choice not to. And let's be clear, happiness is a choice. I have another video planned about that whole topic, actually. So I celebrated my birthday for the first time when I was 21 years old. I don't actually remember any details, but I had a lot of fun. Now, like with any other holiday, I've had the experience where my Hallmark movie expectations didn't match up with my birthday celebration reality. And I experienced the kind of sadness and general blah that goes with that. But once you get sorted out and realize that Hallmark movies really don't equal anyone's reality, I learned that bad things don't happen as a result of birthday celebrations. They don't have anything to do with one's religious beliefs or lack thereof, and they're just plain awesome and fun. See, what the Jehovah's Witness birthday prohibition is really about, in my opinion, is control, like everything else. It's just another way to separate and isolate witnesses from the rest of the world, to make them stand apart. It's another small and subtle way to come between a parent and child, to insert themselves into the family dynamic and take control. You can't celebrate. You can't exalt an individual. Well, tell that to all the elders and ministerial servants and Bethelites. Please, I'll wait. It's so hypocritical. But once that toe is in the door, so to speak, it's not really a far journey to the point where a parent can be told to punish their child for normal behavior, like being bored during meetings, or to shun their child in a situation where the child most needs parental support, and the parent will obey without a second thought. And sometimes even take it really far beyond the Jehovah's Witness admonition from the platform. Or vice versa, when a parent leaves the truth and their children abandon them. It's sick, and you have to be brainwashed in order to think that's okay. That's all there is to it. But let's not forget the other reason that they prohibit birthday celebrations, which is purely financial. See, I think the decision for witnesses to stop celebrating birthdays and holidays was really in order to redirect all the money that people spend on presents and parties and fun to the society. Look, y'all, I have one primary reason why you should celebrate birthdays, and it's a good one. It is possible to make someone so incredibly happy, to bring them to tears of happiness with a piece of cake and a silly hat and a couple plastic toys. Why on earth would you not do that when given the choice?
Stick. Here's your Bubby. Big ball. Here's his Bubby. Hey, where are you?
He's trying to find a place where he can sit down and chew on that lovey.
Oh, popsicle stick. You forgot your Bubby. Stickle